Just can you tell us about Maason and what you liked about him and what kind of player you think he can be for you guys?
Hard worker. Obviously he's got measurables. He's a long guy, but really likes to play. Practices hard, like I said, and he's a sponge. And I think his Coach Nielsen gets his hands on him. Coach Garrett, his best days are ahead of him.
When did he start to look like the old Maason from his freshman?
That's a great question. It wasn't until the later half of the season, maybe even into the latter quarter of the season. But coming back from that injury, that takes a while, and then he missed some time in training camp. But when we first got there, he was unblockable the first spring and even into the first game before he got hurt.
How would you say he and Jordan you just healthy and Jordan kind of adjusted the LG defense? How would you say they complement each other?
Yeah, I think they're two completely different guys. One's compact and powerful, one's long and athletic. But I mean, the two guys did play well off each other. We're in the same room, obviously, had a good relationship with each other.
Obviously, at one point, it looked like you were making the draft picks.
No.
I understand that's not the
Very little to do with that.
What does it say about being in a new team and they trust you enough to at least get your input on something that important?
Yeah, and I think those two players, did I have some input? Sure, but let's not get it twisted. They went through the evaluation process with those guys. Trent, Coach Peterson dug on him. Coach Nielsen went and did his due diligence on him. So I was just a minute piece of the deal.
So from the defensive standpoint, Brian Thomas, how much of a headache is he for your guys?
Yeah, BT's got, really good length, obviously, elite speed. He's a matchup problem, and he can go up and get the ball. So, in particular, last year at LSU, we were DB short. He was tough matchup.
Thanks, man.